Phoenix Books presents My Remarkable Journey, written and performed by Larry King, with excerpts read by his friends and family. This unabridged performance, including Michael Wiener's exclusive interview with the author, is copyright 2015 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 2009 Phoenix Books sound recording.
To the women in my life, my wife, Shawn Southwick King, who gets the civilian Purple Heart, and Wendy Walker, my executive producer, and, more importantly, my friend. Memory. Memory is funny. You can remember something that happened to you on an afternoon 50 years ago, but you forget where you had lunch yesterday. The problem is the longer you live, the more there is to remember. Therefore, it makes sense that you have a better memory at 30 than you have at 75. I have more than 75 years of memories embedded in me. Another day was added to that yesterday, another will be added today. Sometimes photographs can refresh our memories. Other times they become our memories. I remember talking with John F. Kennedy, Jr. about the famous picture of him as a 3-year-old saluting at his father's funeral. He had no memory of that moment, but he knew the picture. He'd seen the picture all his life. The picture turned into his memory. Like photos, stories can preserve memories, but they can also touch them up. There's always going to be some embellishment when you tell a story. How can you not embellish? Maybe you forgot what somebody said at a certain point and you substitute a phrase that's a little funnier. It gets a laugh. So you bring it along for the next telling. After a while, you can't remember the incident any other way. So the memories and stories that you'll be listening to aren't exactly the way they happened. A lot of them have been preserved by humor, but their general essence is correct. There are times when I get a little frustrated when I can't remember something. There's the old joke. I just read this great book, 10 Steps to a Perfect Memory by, But I never forget jokes and funny stories. Humor is the one thing I retain fully. I can remember moments that made me laugh from the time I was a kid. And I have a feeling that humor will be the last part of my memory to go. This may surprise you if you've only seen me on my CNN show, but if I hadn't gone into broadcasting, I probably would have become a comic. Making people laugh is still my biggest kick. Memories are all we have. Lose them and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?